others. We lost our trust of ourselves. The way that we communicate, that's very vulnerable. For example, if our presence is not mindfully in speech, keeping his speech is not give a lot of wounds to other people. You have the power, right? But you have to speak in such a way that don't create wounds to our society. Very important. He can trust as much as he wants. But he can trust, but the way that he treats is hurt a lot of people. And people lost trust. He's a good person. So when we are mindful with our language, with our speech, it's very important. So that is like our watch our tone and our language through our communication. It's very important. That's mindfulness. Our body language, our tones. It's very important. Because that's what we carry ourselves around most of the time. We communicate, we communicate with other people. Right? So very careful with that. So it doesn't mean that you have the power to do everything. It doesn't mean that you can say anything that you like. Right? As a mom, you have a lot of power. As a dad, you have a lot of power. It doesn't mean that you have the power and you can say anything to your children. Right? To your children. Anything that we do, if we don't mindful, we don't are aware, we can create a lot of this harmony in ourselves, in our communities, in our family. Right? Okay, number 7 is able to accept and appreciate that things come and go. I mean, to accept change, the impermanent life. Things come and go. When you have awareness, you will live your life very beautifully and fully. And you're able to accept the things that are unacceptable. Unacceptable. Because some mistake is very unacceptable. Right? Some mistake we make. So when we have awareness, we open our hearts. It's very careful. Otherwise we get wounded again. That's why it's very difficult to be. It's very vulnerable. Vulnerability. We lost our trust. Right? But when you have compassion, you have love, then it's easy to accept. But when you don't have love, you don't have compassion, very difficult to accept. Very difficult to accept. So first thing is, with mindfulness, is able to accept yourself, your mistakes. And then when you're able to do that, you understand. You have more understanding in yourself. Right? So mindfulness you can practice every day in your life. Making a step with mindfulness, with awareness. And you appreciate that step. Taking a breath. With mindfulness, you appreciate that you are still alive. You're still alive. So you appreciate the breath in that moment in your life. And when you are mindfulness, you have a clear understanding what is in the moment. For example, when you have a child, your children, and you have mindfulness, you know that they are beautiful, they are still healthy, they are around you. And one day, they'll move away from you. So you live that moment with your children. You do the best for your children. So you don't abuse them, right? You don't abuse them. With mindfulness, you know that they are the present in your life, the gift of your life. And in that way, the child is grown up very healthy, around with your compassion, with your love. And then he or she growing up, and once he or she become a mom or parent, will do the same thing to her, to his or to her children. But if the child lives in a family with abuse, what happened? The cycle will repeat. Because they don't know how to love themselves. They've been abused. But if you have mindfulness, you're able to do that. And that's how samsara, if you don't know how to, if we live in forgiveness, we repeat the circle of samsara. So with mindfulness, you stop that circle of abusive relationship. Even in your marriage, you get one marriage, you have abused relationship, and then you will repeat it again. The next, those of you who have go through that, you experience this. You thought that you get away with this relationship because of this, and you will get the, hopefully that you get the next relationship is beautiful, but this will repeat the same. Somehow it's worse. Sometimes it's worse too. So you have to know how to get out of that circle, cyclic of existence, with the mindfulness. So first thing is to change your habit. If you have mindfulness, you start to change your habit. You change your language. You change your tone of your language. Much more warmth, much more healing. And that's the way you change it. You say that, oh, this is a relationship that we have so much abusive in our communication, in our language. That will be both. You abuse and the other also abuse. But if you're not able to stop that, you're not aware of that tones, that language, it will repeat. Because the habit is so strong. So strong. It will repeat itself. So if you have the first relationship is not working, if you don't aware, it will repeat again. This is samsara circle. So if you have awareness, sit back and see what kind of energy, what kind of things, what kind of language that I use that bring up this, happen to this moment. Then you're able to change the pattern of your energies, the pattern of your language, the pattern of your communication. So mindfulness is very important. So here there's some benefits of these are the benefits of being in the mindfulness here. First thing is it can help you to improve your self-awareness. That's the first thing. And the second is that it is a skill that everybody can. It's the practice that anybody can develop. And the third is mindfulness can create an inner peace, inner sense of calm and peace. And the fourth is increased confidence and level of self-esteem. And the fifth is enhance the level of energy, focus, and productivity. And the sixth is more compassion for people around us and for ourselves. So that's some of the benefits that we practice mindfulness. The first, for me, is the first benefit of mindfulness, able to see oneself and to make a change in one's own habits. For example, when you have a habit to sit like that, and you know it's not good, right? You just make your judgment, and then you just sit up. But if you're not aware of that, you just sit and what you call this slouch, yeah. And then it's difficult for you to breathe, and it's not good posture. It's not a nice posture. So if you're aware of that, then you just celebrate. And the energies flow. And you see the Buddha, it's always celebrate. So we don't sit lost like this. It's a habit. When we are, as we get older, that's how our habit is. Yeah? So we always celebrate. It's a beautiful posture, and it's tell your mind that if you have celebrate that, it's the energies affecting your mind. You have a mind that is very straight, very forward. But if you just like this, that is awareness. So that's what I want to share with you today. So mindfulness of your breathing, mindfulness of your step, mindfulness of your habit. If you have any unwanted habit, mindful of that. For example, excessive drinking, mindfulness of excessive. Tell yourself that is not a good way to live a life. And now, in our societies, a lot of people get excessive drinking, and why? They are numbing themselves of their own problems, running away, try to fall, to run away their problems. That's why people drink. A lot of times, sometimes people drink to socialize, but a lot of times you have a problem and you don't want to remember that. And you drink to kill that problem, but it will come back. Doesn't matter. It will come back. So mindfulness is to directly aware of that, witness in you. Don't let that habits. Don't be slave by that habits. A lot of times we are slave by our habits. Right? Slave by our habits. So mindfulness is the energy of awareness. Raise the awareness so that we work with that habits in ourselves. If you have a habit of going to sleep late, that's a habit. It's not good for your health. Sometimes nowadays, after finish every day and you go back and, nights, and you are getting to your media, to your phone, and the moment you do that, it's very difficult to sleep, and you have a habit of stay late to watch things on YouTube, watch things on Facebook. And I have a habit too, but I try to work at that. Every day, I have so many things to go on. So sometimes at night before I go to sleep, I have habits of look at, see what's going on, and try it's not good, right? But we all have some habits. So mindfulness is remind us to remember that is not good habits. So everyone has some, good habits, some bad habits. That's okay. That's normal. That's why we're all human. But remember that habits will harm your life. That's all. So if you want to be a healthy life, remember yourself that some bad habits that will kill you. And the more you do that, the more stronger that habits, and you will be slave by that habits. So nobody is perfect. That's why it's remember that we are all imperfect in somehow. We try to the best we can. Right? So mindfulness is to remind us something that is unhealthy in our life, in our thinking. So the first mindfulness is the first factors. If you want to walk on the path of liberation, path of enlightenment, that's the first factor of enlightenment. Remember to live a healthy life. Remember to come back to your moments. And that when you meet your life, when you meet your enlightenment, in the moments. Right? Any questions? Any things that you want to? We'll have some time to share this afternoon to bring up that topics and what I've shared with you. You can add on to that. Mindfulness is not something fixed, it's a flow. So thank you everyone for spending the time and allow me to share with you today. So thank you very much. Thank you, our young friends. Okay, so I would like to invite to Isabel to wrap up the sharing, and we'll have take a short break before lunch. So please come back to your breathing and take a moment to connect to yourself as you listen to Isabel. So thank you, friends. So please unfold your legs and massage.